Singum kacang ngayakan iman tu kemadai mire tuling kacang ponda yung phok hai ra truy mây cả truy zingat cả shung la kun la mơ ngazam la da mây de tùy hao từng kamang maya lo hili la hi hang chipuli isha kangaya ya shonali ina wilaka think a high clue ga hui ga haya one third ngai romilu nga tori kruthada ozin confession though we call my shy mercy lung hi li la ngao zao na wi rong klui kom ma lai bai kashima na wi chan han ni ngai ma lai ra bariong ti la ning li wan jira ho ya shu kachano glo hina ning mayong dalahi gazing sirali nishang kada gazing kuntang home thing a high gloom gawi ga haya one thara o ngai ror milu na tori kru thada o zin kun feijum think a high clue gawi ga haya one thara o ngai romilu na tori kru thada o si kun feijum
Flat kızı ya. Kia. Sorry, Easy one medium today. Easy one medium today. I tell you. The fix it coming here. 나라가 살자. 나라가 살아. 네, 돌 떴나요? 아? 라이브. 이거 라이브.
Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Tell my heart to stop beating. Tell my mind not to think. Throw a stone in the ocean and tell that stone not to sink. Tell the world to stop turning round. Tell the sky not to be so blue. Tell the rain to stop falling down like tears. But don't tell me to stop loving you. Don't tell me to stop loving you. Tell the past to be forgotten. Tell my life not to exist. Tell the promise made to be unspoken. Been kissed. Tell the world to stop turning round. Tell the sky not to be so blue. Tell the rain to stop falling down like tears. But don't tell me to stop loving. Tell me to stop loving you. I can't do it, I can't stop. It's something that love has seen.
free mà thằng này.
어?
Rem sao lắm ta? Free sức thao vào chứ. I don't wanna talk about this thằng này. I don't wanna. Bị đòn lên. Dìm vào chứ. A bit longer. If I stay here, won't you listen to my heart? Rõ rõ này. I think the first time I saw it. Right here with that. Bob Marley with that. Don't worry about it. Hả? Hả? Nên không đâu mình hả? Nên không đâu ta yêu mình chứ. Cho yêu về. Arriba. Lại cũng giờ chia sẻ. Hey.
Check. Check. Check.
Can you put a little reverb? This microphone.
Check. Hello. Check.
Coca-Cola.
Check.
What could be the problem?
Check. Hello. Mày hai ngờ thor Dinh chờ cơ hội Sâm phăng đàn Lấy SHIRUI Yori Ane shon One shock maman Ngờ huy maman Dinh là way kaya na Ngayali Ning chang hawa Từng cơ mang na Cơ ngamidam Anh quy la Rang asam Quy re Gachung kana na kaya li Gok tuy con Gachung kana Lấy SHIRUI li Maghanga jay Akamanga Maghanga jay Akamanga Ngayon ko'y goodbye siya Marisasir og totally Chụp ngờ chạy cơ khả năng lý Ra song phăng thân A giấc mơ khờ Và yêu mơ xì và phần cả diệu mà lấy mà gặp bóng thấy ngỡ xa hậu xin na đánh gót chung cả mấy năm nên quy là răng ở sông quy rê gật chung cả na cây lý gốc tuy con à gật chung cả na lấy SHIRUI Lily Makangaji akamanga Makangaji akamanga
Hello. Hello. La mathalakina samik high artist pingli ishi organizing committee wakina ning ishi chung pong chok tale ya recycle ndala na tumli la ring pha ngasakai rji itum wishit kasang nei artist pingwi wang ya recycle na pang panglai nakshi ka phem yose ning shilakai re magada chiko kakshunga SHIRUI Lily Cup national level football tournament organized by Ukhrul District Sports Association under the aegis of All Manipur Football Association he achina kagatsuma zembishone achiwe first quarter final he Manipurli aming zatlak hai paulak hai team khani numbol NACO versus aim khapam khani hinang reo migi nei aim he 2011 we champion ne ashina SHIRUI Lily Cup 2011 we defending champion sada kazang dak lei ne ya rezai korena ayarli zadak lei na thumbing nala utsali ka tom sada kala players pingli ka tom sada ticket lupa makina ka khuilaga crown along hili khazang yang misalo khazang to misalo ayala saklakai ne chat khaine dangkhul nagalo ground we oppositely building leader klejili kipaga chili kalaga mayang paimara chi ishi security nala khiyang sang milo nathumui wang alungli pam kchungang ran miai dele ring phala kaina crown hili zangbam laga yang room ser se ji hi nathumli saklakai ne pil gasane ninga kaina chili yang dak leiping china khatam yaulo chain ang soda hili razang dala yari pingli announcement midle leka misrau ke iwi wishong singdun shong hili geo bashina free sim card in a yaw midle na tumui electoral card kala traveling sense khani hi hili akha produce salaga sim card chi lokui paira phone la aman paila gen your midle 2000 mang mane china 1 year recharge sanghai ne kala 2500 pajina singum khani we free recharge sami khai ne chena ning chang bing china apam iwi wishong we zingdun chong wak pa hi khaba khui milo chena Hunpun Baptist Church CYS na fundraise event aksada hotel shomidle yari bingnala chili cha khawa mang milaga nawe contribution je kasami log je hi saklaken appeal kasane match yara hapokora alung chili players bin line up sang sak hai chili itumui major bob cutting na lenghai la ili prasang hai na leili kichi music na khongmira yari sai corona khya ka shen ninga laga itum la ji sarum se ge hi na tumli se mi ne Hello. The way feedback Shilagare yari bingli. Chinang soda ari ขังเรียวมาหาพกรังเละชี organizing committee วินะบิลก็เศร้าไงฟุตบอลเลยก็ทำไงล่ะใครนะเลยชิล่ะใครนะ ground ฮิลิรัจังไงไอ้ทุ่มไซโคระ players พิงลีก็ทำก็สังทาราน spirit มาท่าล่ะใครนะมาตุยขมาท่าไอ้นะก็สัตสังเลยก็ players พิงลีก็ทำมีเซ players พิงลีนิ่งเที่ยวเข้าไปตุยสักเชียนะพอสังไตรเลยก็ชิบาจะมาสามีเซก็จะฮี football fans psychorally appeal ka sane chain nga soda sing sho shong pam dak le scoreboard wing lemli pam dale na thumping na chingarada chi side ka sam yaw lo ya ri li disturb masa ka bai chain nga soda hang sho nai re shi tangkhul nagalong office we bozili le dak le tukan bingjin nala khiyang sang miaw lo atung chile makang sak lui lo sabai ka security ping na yang sang miaw lo chiwi risk chi ithum khwiram ra jein na tum na ticket ma ka ngai la khale mai na jang lo ka kai ma lei ma ne ka apam crown alung hili jang la ga khjang yang milak lok ji hi sakla kai na tum le appeal ka salak nei ticket la ma khwim rai apam la ka chung hang de le ring phala kai na jang yang la ga jang yang alung li jang ba milo football ring phala kai na yang room se
Hello and a very warm welcome once again to everyone tuning into this live coverage of the 29th edition of the SHIRUI Lily Cup brought to you by the Tangkhul Express. It is the first quarter-final clash of this tournament with defending champions AIM taking on challengers NACO on this sunny, albeit a very windy afternoon here in Ukhrul. Of course, the last ball kicked by an AIM player in this ground was the winning spot kick from Nauton in 2011 as AIM beat Neroka 4-3 on tiebreakers after the match ended goalless in regulation time. 10 years have elapsed since, but the players have changed, the faces in the technical area have changed for AIM, but the aspiration remains the same, to defend this title and go home as champions once again. Of course, NACO will have interest to spoil those aspirations. The team from Nambol is one of the oldest in the state and have had huge success in domestic cup competitions, especially in the Sisimit where they have won the title 3 times. AIM start with an orthodox 4-4-2 formation. Tongmilan Kongsai starts in goal with Kenson, Lamzingba, Michael and Bishal making up the back four. The midfield four is comprised of Len Kongsai, Loyangamba, Malen and Bikash, with Choi Kishan and Gunajit playing up front for them. NACO have also opted for the 4-4-2 setup with Raj Kumar in goal. Famous Sorokhaibam, Benajit and Lungailan Rongmei make up the back four. Starting in front of them in midfield are Basanta, Gibson Kamai, Premchit and Steven, while the strike partner duo of Henry Shinglai and Shiba Chandra leads the line for NACO. AIM are fully clad in their traditional colours of red and are attacking the southern end of this ground, while NACO have their fluorescent green and purple stripes on. Kenson, the skipper for AIM, back to Michael. Michael plays it long up front for Choi Kishan, who loses the ball. Malen wins it back. Here's Len Kongsai, cleared by Sorokhaipam. Finds Shiba Chandra. Shiba Chandra plays it back to Premchit. Premchit to Gibson Kamai. Gibson Kamai wins the foul of Malen. Sorokhaibam to take this free kick for NACO. Bikash with a risky ball back to Bishal. Bishal prevents the corner but concedes the throw in instead. It will be famous Singh. No, it was Pasanda who took the throw in for NACO. Now with Premchit, referee gets in the way of the pass from Premchit to Gibson Kamai and has stopped play. Gives it back to NACO. Now famous to Basanta. Sorokhaipam out for Long Island. Here's Len Kongsai for aim. Len Kongsai looking long for Kunajit, who was making the run, but Sorokhaipam with a very, very good interception. Now Malen wins it back, looks on the opposite flank for Bikash. Bikash is out-muscled by Premchit. Oh, it looks like there is a player down injured for NACO. Gibson Kamei, the midfield player for NACO. I think he took a bit of a boot on his ankles or on his shin. It looks like he is in a little bit of pain. Ties up his laces again. No medical staff inside, so that's a good sign. He gets up, back on his feet. Play resumes. Keeper Tongmin Len Kongsai for aim. Then plays the ball up long. Has Kunachit and Joy Kishan. Joy Kishan holds up play, tries to hold up play, but Benachit is there to clear. Now Sorokhaipam and Kongsai going for the ball. Sorokhaipam with a nice little flick there for Gibson Kamei. Gibson turns and wins a free kick of Benachit. Kunachit, sorry. Bishal, Bikash now. Bikash tries to thread the ball down the center for Kunajit, but it's intercepted. NACO with the ball into the box that the aim goalkeeper collects. NACO seeing more of the ball in the opening exchanges so far. Kenson with Malen. Malen looking for Len Kongsai, who has got the pace to beat. Wow, has got the pace. Len takes the ball into the box. Here's Choi Kishan, and that gives aim the lead. It is Kunarjit with a beautiful finish from the cross by Len Kongsai, and it is aim who takes the lead right in the first 5 minutes of this game. Len Kongsai electric down the left flank, took on his defender Long Island wrong way, left him in the dust, put the ball into the box, and Kunajit was all alone inside the box. It had nothing to do but just to touch the ball, place the ball into the back of the net and give aim the lead. They have been the team that have sat back, but on the counter they have attacked, and NACO, for all their possession, find himself 1 goal behind just 5 minutes into the game. Here's Premchit now. Premchit wins a foul of aim. Here's Henry Shinglai with the shots, drifts wide of the foul post. Electric pace from Len Kongsai for that goal. Took on the right back for NACO, Long Island wrong way, and went past him, put the ball into the box, and Kunajit had nothing but a simple tap in to give aim to lead. Now Joy Kishan on the run again. He outmuscles Sorokhaipam, but does well to win possession back again. Sorokhaipam now plays it out calmly to Long Island, and Gibson with small 1-2. Now Premchit to Benajit. Benajit out for Famous Singh. Famous back to Benajit. Benajit plays it long for Basanta. Basanta chasing the ball, but he will not get there before the keeper does. Good ball from Famous. Vishal now on the ball for aim. Vishal Joy Kishan finds Joy Kishan with a beautifully threaded ball. Nice through ball, but Joy Kishan cannot take the ball inside the box and hugs the byline. Now it's back with Bikash. Bikash plays it into the box, but it's cleared by Gibson. Now with Basanta. Basanta has support up front, but instead plays it back to Gibson. Gibson tries to look for Shibachandra. Shibachandra has straight offside. Gibson's ball was intercepted by Michael, but it fell back to Henry, who tried to find his strike partner, but Shibachandra had made the run a tad too early and finds himself flagged offside by the assistant. Lamzingba now. Poor free kick goes straight out for a throw in for NACO. The defending champions have started the game in fantastic fashion, taking the lead just 5 minutes into the game. Premjit now on the ball for NACO. Out for Famous Singh. Famous to Shibachandra, who has dropped back very deep to collect that ball. Basanta on a foot race there with Bishal and Lamzingba, but Lamzingba clears. It's a throw in for NACO. Premjit now. Premjit. Shibachandra was there inside the box, but it's cleared by Lamzingba. Now Gibson Kamei. Has time, but it's a poor pass in the end. Kenson with the clearance, long punt up front. It's gone out for a throw-in. Premjit. Long Island, wrong way. Stray ball for Aim. And the goal scorer, Konarjit, wins a foul off Benarjit. Malen and Michael but interested. Malen with the free kick, goes straight to the goalkeeper. Famous now. NACO trying to build from the back, not looking long. It's Basanta. Basanta plays it back for Premjit again. Sarokhaipam now back to Benarjit. Malen. Malen with a delightful pass down the right flank, but puts a little too much weight on that ball. It's gone out for a goal kick. So the match officials for this match, they are the following. The match commissioner for today is Ongning. The referee assessor is M. Joychandra. Referee is Yulung Lungsu. Assistant referee number 1, Lovejoy Horam. Assistant referee number 2 is Livingstone. And the fourth official is C.H. Shyamsan. Gibson. Kenson. Quick start to the game, but the pace of the game has slowed down a little bit. NACO not being too eager to get the ball into the box. They have lots of time, more than 70 minutes to find the equalizing goal, so they are being patient. Aim, same, the defending champions. They have started the game brightly, scored the opening goal. They have the lead, and they are in the ascendancy. They're keeping it slow and controlled at the moment. Kenson with a long throw up front, intercepted by Long Island. Mullen gets into the action. It's a high ball and an elbow at the back of Sorokhaipam by Joy Kishan. Concedes a free kick. Sorokhaipam looking for Shibajandra, intercepted by Michael. Now Len Kongsai, the pacey winger who created the first goal for Gonarjit, looking for Joy Kishan again, but it's intercepted by Lungalen Rongmai. Kenson. Jogishan holds up the play very well. Kenson looking long for Bikash, but Bikash is flagged offside. Bikash and Bishal put in the box for that delivery from the skipper Kenson, but Bikash had made the run too early. Here's Gibson Kamai to Long Island Rongmai. Long Island looking long for Shibachandra. A little too much on the ball. Tongmailan. Kongsai collects comfortably.
Hello. Hello, a very good afternoon to you all. The 29th SHIRUI Lily Cup National Level Football Tournament 2021. The SHIRUI Lily Cup football tournament was started in the year 1973 at Ukhrul headquarters, the home of the world famous SHIRUI Lily. The Ukhrul District Sports Association, an affiliated unit of All Manipur Football Association, was responsible for organizing the tournament under the aegis of All Manipur Football Association as a state open tournament.
Joy Kishan! Oh, the keeper makes a fantastic save to deny
Ukhrul
Joy
District has been
Kishan.
the birthplace of numerous renowned footballers
Well,
who
that
have
is a big letter for
donned the state
NACO.
and national colors in the past. Mention may be made of late M. Kazibmi, late L. Yarso, late R. Livingstone, late Alain Shimra, Somadai Shaiza, Resang Vivashum, Zenit Mashangva, Resang Pemi, Kosomoshi, and new generation players like Ungyam Wirang of Bangalore FC, Hormipam Riva of Kerala Plaster, Chanyo Horam of Mumbai FC, and Tomyo El Chimre of Real Kashmir, and many other playing in the clubs of reputed clubs across India. Considering the above fact and popularity of the game in the region, during the 27th edition of the SHIRUI Lily Cup, it was recognized as a national level tournament by the All India Football Federation AIFF, with the initiative and support of all the Manipur Football Association AMFA, so that the area were made known to other parts of the country as a footballing hub, and also provide the young players of Ukhrul district to witness personally the talents of players from other parts of the country. As a conventional practice, this tournament is being organized collectively through an organizing committee led by the Deputy Commissioners of Ukhrul district as the chairman, along with the district level officer DLOs as committee members for the smooth functioning and success of the national level football tournament. The 29th edition of the SHIRUI Lily Cup National Level Football Tournament is scheduled from November 24 till December 2021 for the glory of sports. The first quarterfinal, which is being played between AIM, Anauba Imagi Mangal Kapam, was established in the year 1982. They have won so many trophies: State League Champion 2015, State League Runner-Up 2016, SHIRUI Lily Champion 2011, defending champion, Loktak Trophy 2009, 2010, 11 and 2015. First Iraport Memorial Football Tournament Champion 2009, KH Boton football champion 2009, 2010, and 11. Anoba Gimangal with the motto help to the poor, social service, literature, culture, and sports. They are playing against a very decorated club from Imphal, Nambol Mapal Athletic and Cultural Organization, NACO. They were established in the year 1954. They were the champion of Sisimit, one of the biggest tournament in the Manipur state. They were the champion in the year 1956, 1963 and 1981. Hochai Trophy Assam champion in the year 2012. Tipu tournament champion in the year 2013. Winners Cup champion in the year 2015. Lastly, participated in the ONGC Tripura in the year 2017. They are also a team which is playing in the currently
14th season of the Manipur State League. Indeed, both teams are playing in the top division of the state. That's an offside for Choi Kishan.
Being aimed the defending champion of the recently concluded 2011 SHIRUI Lily Cup, they are defending the cup in a very high manner, and they are playing a very attacking football as of now, and they are leading the score with a 1-0 against good team NACO.
I think the defenders of NACO are struggling a little bit with the pace of aim up front. The opening goal was scored by Konajit, but it was made beautifully by Len Kongsai, who outpaced the defender on his flank, and Choi Kishan also made a run through just a few minutes ago, and Rajkumar had to come up with an impressive save to keep the score at 1-0. So I believe NACO have to shore up the defense a little bit.
Incident that will be
yes,
a
indeed.
yellow card for me because we don't usually too comfy in football. But the
referee gives just a free kick. Gibson on Gibson for Shibajendra. Shibajendra is fouled there again. A little bit of a push on the back. Now in a much more dangerous position for NACO. This free kick, and it looks like it's going to be Benarjit, the tall centre half, who will be taking the free kick for NACO. Just about the right distance to get the power as well as the tip on the ball. And a few interested parties. No, Premjit walks away, so it will be Benarjit who takes this. We will see if he goes directly for goal or tries to find a teammate. He goes for goal. Oh, it's a beautiful shot. The keeper spills it, but wow, the bounce wasn't tried for Henry Shinglai, who was there on the follow-up. But the ball bounced just in front of him, took it away from his strides, and he missed the ball completely. That was a huge chance for NACO to restore parity, but it remains 1-0 for the defending champions AIM. Close shave, that one.
It was a very close call for AIM. If NACO would have scored at that particular moment, the match will be in a very competitive and very interesting football to watch.
Yes, Gibson with a beautiful turn. Oh, Henry Shinglai.
As we have discussed about the match that is playing right now, it will be a very high octane competitive football, because NACO also being a very old, one of the oldest club in Manipur, and AIM well decorated, highly decorated football club in Manipur, and the defending champion. They are playing a very good football.
Both have their reputation and history at stake in this game. Lamzingba tries to find Malan. Here's Shibajendra.
The condition of the ground is hampering very much for the players, because producing good skills and teamwork. I think the ground is hampering very much for the players because the ground condition comparing with the other grounds, this ground is in a very fast pace.
It's a hard ground, so just as we've seen a few minutes ago with that chance for NACO, the goalkeeper completely spilled the free kick from Benarjit. Henry Shinglai was there to put the rebound into the net, but the ball bobbled just in front of him.
He was not able to
took it away
calculate
from
the
his
bounds of
strike.
the
Exactly.
bounds of the ball because of the condition of the ground. Because the ground is very
that is
hard.
something to be very worried about.
So
yes, Loyangampa.
hopefully we will see a
Vishal?
turf ground in the coming years.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Malen looking for Choi Kishan. Choi Kishan takes the ball over the goalkeeper, but hits flags offside. That was a beautiful find from Malen.
If it wasn't offside, it will be one of the finest goals scored in this tournament.
Indeed. Long Island to Shiba Chandra. Shiba Chandra holds up the ball very well.
I would like to request, I
Kenson?
would like to salute the members and the organizing committee of the UDSA for reviving this beautiful tournament.
Definitely after a hiatus of 10 years,
they
for
have
this to come
revived
back,
this beautiful game, beautiful
it's-
tournament.
it
This
is like
one of
football
the,
coming back.
Second
Second
biggest
oldest tournament.
biggest tournament in the state next to Sisime. So reviving such tournament,
Such a
in the
prestigious
district is
tournament
very much
is.
important. Yeah.
Corner kick for NACO. Pasanda, the skipper for NACO, will take this one. Looks to be an in-swinging corner. It's a good ball into the box. Cleared by Lamsingba. Premjit with a touch that was too heavy. Tried to find Shibajandra, but aim cleared the lines. Now back with Sorokhaipam. Sorokhaipam out for
That was
famous
a
Singh.
well defending,
Well defended by aim.
well skilled, shown such displays.
Sorokhaipam looking for Pasanda. Little too much on the ball.
I wish in the coming years, if we could organize such more tournaments, we will be producing more footballers, like as we have mentioned earlier.
Definitely,
Like
the likes of
Ongyam,
Formupam, Ongyam, Chanso.
and,
of course we
Chanso
have-
who are playing for ISL
Yes,
and
and
who are playing for
Kangam,
big cup club in
Tomio and everyone
in the
playing in
country.
the
Yeah.
I-League. Yes, we have quite a handful of good representations in the ISL as well as the I-League, but it's amazing that looking at the condition of this ground, we have produced such kind of players.
Yeah.
Exactly, and if we have at least one ground that was like, if we have at least one synthetic turf here, the quality of the players, I'm sure, will go up by leaps and bounds. We saw before the game, start of this game, Michael practicing long throws into the box, and it's Michael. Oh, that's a good throw in. It's cleared by Gibson Kame. Now Henry clatters into Michael and wins. Oh, sorry, it was Pasanda who clattered into Michael and wins free kick in their defensive half. But before the start of the game, we saw Bishal and Michael both practicing those long throws, and we saw yesterday how Amit from Klasa was able to throw one of his long balls into the box, and it was the assist. It led to the goal from which Klasa won. So long throws.
Long throw
This
very
is something
important,
we're
and we
seeing a
need
lot in
such-
this game.
We need such players in every team, because
Correct.
that is also the deciding factor.
It is.
It's
It
like
is
a-
almost like a corner.
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
a
a
corner,
good
so
set
yeah,
piece
it's very
situations.
important.
Yes. Namjingba to
And if the players
Vishal.
can get the advantage of the throw-in, then it becomes a very decisive for the opponent team.
Lucky break there for Basanta, who again judged the pounds of the ball wrong and missed the control completely. Gunajit was there at his back, but
And
luckily for him, he's offside.
as I
Gunajit.
mentioned earlier, we thank the organizing committee, and we would like to convey a message to the viewers that the live streaming is done in collaboration with the
Tangkul
Ukhrul
Express.
the Tangkul Express.
Wow, Gibson with
We
a
are seeing
mazy
such-
run. Wow.
Such live delicacy. Maybe this might be the first.
It might be the first
in Ukhrul.
in Ukhrul,
this year.
exactly.
So in the coming years, we will come up with much better ideas, and we will definitely we'll try to impress the viewers also.
Hopefully we'll be able to telecast all the
Yeah.
tournaments that we host in this district from now on. But did you see that mazy run from Gibson Kama? I think he took on almost all the players of AIM, but in the end, like, it was one player too many for him to take on, and he lost the ball. But that was a good run. He should have taken the shot, but would like to see more of Gibson on the ball. I believe he's such a technically gifted player, so talented, so comfortable on the ball, seamlessly working with the ball.
So now, seeing the way the AIM and NACO are playing, we have witnessed recently two matches that has been played. I think the quality of the players and the quality of the playing styles, I think this is more refined than we have watched yesterday also.
I think we can see that in a way. I think the quality of the game has increased over the days, and I think we're seeing more, like you said, more of a refined style of play from both teams at the moment. Now Premchit on the ball.
And we are eagerly waiting for
Famous
the clubs who are coming out, coming
Basanta.
all the way from Meghalaya and Nagaland, which they will be playing on 28, I guess.
29th, I believe.
29, this Shillong Lajong against
The winner of
local
Trao
team.
and no, it was it will be Shillong Lajong against United Brothers. Yes, sorry.
Against a local team, and that will be a mouth-watering match to watch.
I
With all
can't
the
wait for
fans,
it really.
And the team coming out outside the state.
It will be a fantastic
It will be a
match to watch.
fantastic match
Yes.
to watch.
Coming back to the match, it's Premchit now with this free kick for NACO, looking long for Shiba Chandra at the back post, collected by Famous, goes all the way back to Sorokhaipam. Sorokhaipam loses the ball to Malen. Malen plays it out wide for Len Kongsai. We would love to see more of this guy. Len Kongsai plays it inside. Yes, Choi Kishan. Oh wow! He has
That was
fired
an
that
open
over the.
net.
Yeah, he has fired that over the crossbar. Wow.
I could have scored easily that one.
No, but
Jokes
it
apart.
is what it is.
Jokes apart.
Yes.
But that was a golden opportunity for
Yeah,
AIM.
for them to double the lead. No,
Yeah.
but it was
They have-
another.
they have scored that particular chances. They will be leading the match 2-0, and they will be on by, let's say.
Yes. It was another very good run down the left flank from Len Kongsai, who was the creator for the first goal. He found Malen, and Malen found Choi Kishan, but Choi Kishan could only balloon the ball,
That
ball
was
over the
a
crossbar.
very close call
very
for
close
NACO.
range.
If AIM could have scored that goal, the match is in the hand of the AIM.
Yes,
And
2-goal cushion. It's
Yeah.
it's very hard to come
Yeah.
back from.
for a 2-goal lead.
Correct. Kenson for Choi Kishan. Choi Kishan
I think both the teams are playing very well.
very well.
As of
Choi
now, the
Kishan
ball possession
now
is
comes
also
out with the ball,
almost same.
tries to find Gunajit, his strike partner. Gunajit cannot get the touch to put the ball in his stride. Now Henry plays it out wide for Steven stalls a little bit. Steven to Henry. Oh no, that was Gibson. Wow.
Wow.
What a miss that was.
golden opportunity in just that few seconds. That one particular 1 minute. That was one from AIM and that was one from NACO.
He didn't have to be that clever. He
Yeah.
tried to lope the ball over the goalkeeper. He should have just side-footed that ball into the back of the net, and that is it. Keep it simple. That should have been 1-1. Wow. What
And
a
the match
miss
would
that
have been
was
more
from
interesting.
Yes, Gibson. Wow, that is such a big miss.
One such good opportunity lost from
For-
both the team
for both
in just
teams.
one from both teams in
Yes.
just 1 minute, and that was an open net.
Yeah,
for
what a
both
game
the
this is
teams.
turning
What a
out to
game,
be.
yeah.
Yes, now Choi Kishan on the ball. Choi Kishan is brought down by Famous, but referee says play on. Basanta again. Beautiful footwork. But loses the ball. Now Joy Kishan, who is offside.
I hope we are win the middle of the game, middle of the first half, and both the teams are displaying and playing a very good football. NACO, they are one call down against a defending champion AIM, but nevertheless they are trying their level best to come back in the game.
Wow,
And just
Len
in a few
Kongsai with a
minutes-
run again. Look at the speed on that
Yeah.
guy.
Kongsai and that Henry, number 10.
Yes,
Yeah, both number 10 of the teams are playing
very
good
well.
football.
It's been for a knockout tournament, it's been a very cool, lean competition so far. In the first match, we saw United Brothers scoring 2 against Pungya, 2-0, that was it. Second match, it was Klasa versus Pasi. Klasa scored only that 1 goal. We have 1 goal in the first half here. 2 big opportunities missed. Hopefully, we'll see a galore of goals in this game.
We would love to see a high scoring match.
Yes, indeed, because it has been a very goal-lean competition so far. A throw-in for NACO on the right flank.
As a
Steven,
football fans, I would love to see NACO coming back in the game. If they could score a game, score a goal in this particular first half, then the match will be
it will be finely poised. It is finely poised still. It's just 1 goal.
1 goal lead.
As long as AIM do not go on and
But that
get
with
the
that
second
1
goal.
goal lead, AIM
Yes.
has a difference
Premjit,
with the NACO.
Malan to Len Kongsai. Len takes on Henry, his opposite number. Now Kunajit. Kunajit stalls too long on the ball. One back by Basanta. Basanta plays it out wide for Henry. Henry Shinglai with a beautiful ball into the box. Just about eludes. So it was Steven who put the ball into the box looking for Henry. Henry could not get to the ball.
So
A huge let off for AIM there.
as we were discussing about football tournaments in the coming days, we can see right after this SHIRUI Lily Cup, we will witness another tournament that is one of the most
Liveliest,
and
Most fun.
most
we
fun
should
tournament in
in
the
Ukhrul
Ukhrul district. That will be the Pungyo Christmas football tournament, which will be played in 3 categories that we have: the under 12, and the under 16, I guess, and the senior. So it will be another tournament.
We will have the women's division as well. So
Yeah.
which is a great thing. We're seeing like women get into sports in the district, and it's
And
such
right
a
after
huge
the,
huge
yeah.
sign of women empowerment going forward in our place.
As we have seen, we have done the felicitation on the inaugural part of the 29th SHIRUI Lily Cup, the one and only women soccer player,
As well as the
chanting
referee.
Shingai Sui,
Mm.
as well as the referee. We'd love to see in the coming years so many women, girls playing football, playing soccer.
Hopefully.
This is also a part of an employment and part of the part of an employment also.
Mm.
If we can play a professional football, the earnings quite
Quite
handsome, and
Mm. Still, the disparity in the earning between women and men players are there, but that will be, I think, addressed in the years to come. Coming back to the match, that was another beautiful ball into the box by Steven, who has been fitting off scrapes so far, but he has been making good use of the ball down the right flank. It's Basanta looking for Sanachandra. The keeper
I can see
Comes
NACO
off his
coming up, with more attacking opportunity.
It's Len
They have
again.
yeah.
Ball breaking free for Len. Len takes on 4 defenders. Len. Oh, vital interception there by Sorokhaipam. Sorokhaipam is livid with his defenders and his keeper. But if Sorokhaipam had not come back, that would have been 2-0 for AIM. Len Kongsai, what a game he is having down the left flank. Wow.
That counter attack was very tightly. NACO was doing more attack in that particular 5-10 minutes, and with that particular counter attack that AIM just make,
I believe the transition of play, the speed in which AIM are countering NACO at the moment is hurting NACO. NACO, I think they are lacking in pace at the back, and I think that is where AIM are exploiting NACO at the moment. So it's another corner for AIM. It's cleared in the near post by NACO.
If NACO can rectify their problem in the defensive line, I think NACO will give a good fight for against AIM.
AIM. Now Shiba Chandra. Shiba Chandra. Henry asks for the ball, but Shiba Chandra takes the shot alone. Takes the shot himself. He should have passed the ball there. AIM, as you can see, NACO, they're playing with a very high line. Almost all the defenders are in the center line whenever the ball is played out from the back by AIM, and if one of the AIM players gets the run on one of the defenders,
and with the base of the
yes, with the
number
base
14,
of the
14, I
as
think
well
it
as
will be very deadly. And
Len Kongsai, yes.
Len Kongsai number 10,
Yes.
it will be very deadly.
Yes, it
So
is the pace in which the AIM attackers are running at the NACO defenders that is giving them a lot of trouble, forcing them into making all kinds of mistakes. Famous thing now to Benarjit. Benarjit to Premchit. Premchit plays it out wide for Rongmei. Rongmei goes past Len. Tries to go past Malen. He is taken down, but play continues. Yes, Steven. Steven with Shiba Chandra in the box. Gibson now on the ball. Gibson has 3 to aim for inside the box. Basanta goes down easily under little contact, but it was cleared back by Pikash and was going off for a corner, but Len prevents the corner. So we have 2 Len in the AIM team lineup here. Tongmin Len Kongsai, who is the goalkeeper, and Lungai Len Kongsai, who is the winger, playing on the left flank, enjoying a very, very good game. 40 minutes into the game, AIM leading NACO by 1-0.
In the past few years, Sisipur has produced so many good players.
Oh, that's another beautiful ball by Malen down the left flank for Len. Len has space, but plays it back to Kunajit. Kunajit plays it inside the box. Wow, that is another huge let off for NACO. Kunajit looking for his strike partner Joy Kishan. Joy Kishan could not apply the touch to put the ball into the back of the net. The ball flew past the NACO net. That is a huge let off again for NACO.
As we were discussing about the football
Henry
tournament,
fouled by Len. Henry is Stephen is down injured. Apologies for the mix-up in the name with the black numbering on the back of NACO's shirts. It's a little hard to figure out the number 13. Right in the first glance. Yes, it's 13 Stephen. I thought it was 10 Henry, but it turns out it is 13. We'll try to get the names right as much as we can. It will be Rongmei who takes this free kick for NACO. Gibson coming. Oh, Shiba Chandra was there inside the box. Could not find the finish. Tries to hit it on the half volley, but cannot judge the flight of the ball, and it is collected by Len Kongsai. Gibson Kamei, magical on the ball, maneuvers the ball beautifully. Steven. Now back to Benarjit. Benarjit to Gibson again. Gibson getting more into the game. Henry with a header that will be collected by Tongmin Len. See another one of those long balls that have troubled NACO so far in this game. Famous. Nearly dispossessed. Now Gibson Kamei. Gibson wins the ball back from. Gibson tries to take on too many players. Now Malen. Malen has acres of space and looks for Pikash on the right flank. Pikash and Famous going head to head for the ball. It's The last touch came off the NACO
From
player,
the NACO,
Famous,
yeah, like,
and it's a throw in for AIM. We will see another one of those long throw
Long throw,
into the
yeah.
ball box by Michael.
that we hardly see in the local tournament.
Yes, Michael, the centre
Yeah.
back for AIM. It's cleared by Gibson Kamei. Finds Basanta. Basanta finds Henry. Henry has space to run. Basanta takes it off the feet of Henry, almost as if he was from another team. If they were playing for another two different teams.
Whoa. Hard luck for NACO.
The keeper got away with that.
Yeah.
Judged the
The,
bounce of the ball completely
you
wrong.
know, yeah.
Missed the ball completely, but falls back.
So as we have discussed in the earlier,
Yes.
in the
Oh,
start
wow.
of the match,
There's
that's the
another
condition of the ground.
Sloppy
Yeah,
defending.
that the condition of the
by
ground is
NACO.
playing a big role in this
He is playing
particular
a big
match.
role, yes. But we didn't see this hysterical judgment in the flight of the ball in the first two games. This is like the quality of the game is there, but we've seen some basic mistakes from the player judging the flight of the ball and the bounce of the ball in the game so far. Touch off the referee, so play goes back to AIM. Rajkumar.
The goal gate of NACO has not been opened yet, and they haven't opened in the scoring sheets. I wish in this particular 5-10 minutes, if NACO can come back in this game, the second half will be a very interesting match to watch.
I think the clock is running down for NACO in this first half.
First half.
Gibson Kamei. Gibson looking for Basanta, but it's cleared by Vishal. Famous. Benajit. Benajit with a hopeful punt inside the box. It's cleared by Genson, the skipper for AIM, and further cleared by
I think
Michael.
the 2 minutes extra time.
Looks like we
Yeah,
will
it's
have
2 minutes of
extra
additional time.
at the
And
end
I
of
think
this
the
one.
referee is being very lenient with the players today, because we have seen three
The three fouls that have
falls
just
where
gone by, yes.
the players could have been cautioned easily.
Yes,
but
yes.
I guess the referee is very lenient towards the players.
Well, I think
that
in a way it is good as
It
well.
is good because it doesn't hamper the
spoil
match.
yes, momentum of
Momentum
the match.
of the
yes.
match, and doesn't spoil the match also.
Correct. As long as it is not of malicious intent, I think you can
Yeah.
let a few tackles, a few
Yeah,
challenges here and
yeah.
there go.
But a few cautions is very much required in a particular competitive game like this.
Correct.
Those slow down the players also. But right now, both AIM and NACO are playing very well.
Basanta also with a
Yeah,
long throw
long
into
throw
the
in.
box, cleared by Lamzingba, Bikash.
The players have to be very careful in the particular tee box, because the pounds of the ball is
As we've discussed.
yeah.
Throughout the first half. Bikash stalling on the ball. I don't know why the commotion from the AIM player is about. It looks like Choi Gishan. Yes, it is Choi Gishan who is down injured.
I would like to
And
advise the
Bikash-
players to wear a long sleeve hand gloves, and leggings is very much important in this particular ground if you don't want to have a scratch, or if you don't want to injure yourself.
Cuts and bruises make you a proper footballer. This is part of the game. Choi Gishan receiving treatment there. So how has the match been so far?
The match, as we have discussed earlier in the yesterday also, and earlier in the starting of the match, this will be a very high octane match, very competitive. It will be a very good football to watch, and the football match won't disappoint the fans coming all the way from all the nooks and corners of Ukhrul to watch
As well as
this.
from
Yeah, Manipur.
All the nooks and corners of Manipur.
Manipur to watch this beautiful game called football. I think both the teams are displaying their best skills, their best spirit, and they're playing a nice game. Hats off to both the team.
It hasn't disappointed so far. Choi Gishan looks to have bruised his elbows a little bit of blood coming out there.
So as I've told you, we need the long sleeve gloves and the leggings. It's very much important if you want to play in this particular ground.
Famous.
Famous particular ground. Yeah.
So Shivajendra playing long without any player up front for
I think in a
NACO.
few minutes we will see the end of the first half. AIM leading NACO with a score of 1-0.
I think the AIM head coach will be delighted to go into the halftime with this one goal
lead.
But I think, yes, that is halftime. I think it's been very good.
Good football.
Yeah, very good first half. Opening from both the teams. Both teams missed absolutely incredible chances.
Both of them miss an incredible open net in the just particular 1 minute. That was
Correct.
just after AIM missed the open net. NACO has better chances to capitalize, but NACO number, I guess,
NACO, it was Gibson Kamwe
who
who tried to be a little bit too clever.
Yeah.
Tried to loop the ball over the goalkeeper, but it went out. So in the first half, that should have seen more goals. We go into halftime with AIM with a 1-0 lead over NACO. We will see you for the second half.
Signing for a moment. We'll be back in the second half again.
chick, chick. Chick. Can I call you baby? Can you be my friend? Can you be my lover up until the very end? Let me show you love, I don't pretend. Stick by my side even when the world is giving in. Oh, don't you worry, I'll be there whenever you want me. I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth. Sees only you, nobody knew I put you first. Can I call you baby? Can you be my friend? Can you be my lover up until the very end? Let me show you love, I don't pretend. Stick by my side even when the world is giving in. Oh, don't you worry, I'll be there whenever you want me. I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth. Sees only you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, girl, I swear I'd do the worst. If you stay forever, let me hold your hand. I can feel those places in no one alone else can. Let me show you love, I don't pretend. I'll be right here, baby, you know I'll sink or swim. Oh, don't you worry, I'll be there whenever you want me. I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth. 'Cause it's only you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, girl, I swear I'll do the worst. I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth. 'Cause it's only you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, girl, I swear I'll do the worst.
no way. Sometimes my tears I drown, but let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it will all turn around. Because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't wanna fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. One day this all will change, treat people the same. Stop with the violence, stop with the hate. One day we'll all be free and proud to be under the same sun. Sing songs of freedom like we are. We are. All my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't wanna fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day.
Hello. Referee we ngalemli ngai na da yarui mra pa mi se chi ninga kai na side ka sam lo che na so da bil sakla kai na sa shon da klei ne ari tukan atung li yang da klei na tum bing chi cho crown na lung li zang ing lo ticket lam khui lak mre ring pa la kai na cha mang la ga football yang room se che na ta ku tung wi risi to mu khui ram ra kala chi football yang vai pa maning mane sit ka chung hang de le alung li zang ba milo ticket lam khui li mre na tum li security chora ra ga ka sham ji le yang ngai la khai ma sam ra tam khol na sar he khawau khon ni le shad le re che na khya ka she na tum li ka pola ne ching ra da apam ji wina ta mi le ga ground hili ring phala ga na itum football yang room se Chena issue volunteers being the law, refereeing lemdili extra seat la mahai mi lo. Ari Mugada Chiko Kakshunga SHIRUI Lily Cup 2021 National Level Football Tournament we first quarter final he 2011 we defending champion Anoba Imaki Mangal Aim Kapam versus NACO Kani Nang Romi Daglene first half Kupsangaire second half Hapogure Aim na one in a matchy lead Sadak Lene Ari in a match officials pingwe aming pashok mege match commissioner he unguning gashum tangkhuli match commissioner khrene referee assessor he M Choi Chandra head of referee Amfa referee he Yolung Longso assistant referee he Lovechoy Horam second assist pahina S Livingstone kala fourth official he S Shyamson he bingina achiwi match officials samida kleine Chena yari psychorally saklakaina organizing committee wibagan appeal gsane match competitive salakaina lately mathalakaina ngreotle players bingli football with spirit ina mathalakaina itum katom laga Young Sagajhi Natum, psychorally, Saklakaine Pilgsana.
A very warm welcome back to the second half of this quarter-final clash between NACO and AIM. AIM are leading this tie with a solitary goal advantage. NACO have made 2 changes at the break, with Henry Shinglai coming off for Kolarsen Anal and Long Island Rongmei coming off for Ngamgolam Haukip. Len Kongsai. Len to Malen.
Welcome back, viewers, to the second half of the first quarterfinal of the 29th SHIRUI Lily football tournament, a national football tournament. The first quarter final is played between AIM and NACO. The match official for today's match is Match Commissioner W. Gashung, the first match commissioner from Ukhrul district. Referee assessor is M. Choi Jandra. Referee is Yolung Longsu. Assist 1 is Lovejoy Horam from Ukhrul district. Assist 2 is S. Livingstone from Ukhrul district. And fourth official is Siamson.
Thank you for the detailed introduction on the match officials for today. No changes from AIM, but as we've mentioned before, 2 change in personals for NACO. A change in right back and the striker slot. Peranchit.
We are noticing that the players are having a hard time in ridding the pounds of the football ground. If it happens to be in they are playing in a better ground, I think we will seeing the players displaying the skill and playing much better football. But nevertheless, both the teams are showing the true spirit. They are playing a very fair match. Both I would like to salute both the NACO and AIM players.
Shivachandra.
It's an offside. It's an offside.
The assistant
Offside.
linesman has flagged it
Flag
for
on
offside,
offside.
but the referee doesn't notice it. He
Yeah.
finally notices. I was
Maybe,
offside.
hopefully, in the year to come, we will be having a VAR, a video assistance referee.
No, but the assistant referee had flagged the
Yeah.
offside on
Yeah.
Konarsan Anal, who
So,
came on at half time. From
the
the very
fans
start,
are
but
roaring,
the fans
and
didn't.
the fans are roaring, so the referee couldn't hear the
Correct,
wave
correct.
of the flag. So maybe next year we could have a Bluetooth set or a way which
Audio fit with
audio
which,
fit which the
yes,
referee and the
referees
assistant
can
referee can connect to each
communicate
other.
with each other,
Yeah,
correct.
and it'll be that would be very helpful for the officials, match officials. Yeah,
Gibson.
NACO coming back.
Gibson Kamei,
Oh,
poor touch.
that was a
After
very
all the
poor.
industry that
Yeah.
he went through, after all the great work. Now with Premchit. Premchit plays it out wide for Pasantit. Now Pasanta plays it back to Premchit. Premchit runs into a wall that is Konarchit. Choi Kishan with a loose ball for Bikash, collected by Sorokhaipam. Sorokhaipam to his partner Peranchit. Benarchit, Sorokhaipam. Premchit with a Scorching ball down the right flank, looking for the run of Steven, but Michael gets ahead of Steven. Shibajendra tries to keep the ball alive, but it's gone out for a goal kick.
The second quarter-final of the 29th SHIRUI Lily Cup 2021 national level football tournament will be a very interesting match to watch. Tomorrow it will be a local team, Yakok United FC plus Trau FC. So it will be a very interesting match and a very high
the intensity will be high. It will be a fiery match because both teams both teams are playing in the
everything
yes.
will be included in that particular match tomorrow.
Both Yakok and Trau are playing in the state league. They have in the 2 seasons that Yakok have played in the state league, Trau and Yakok have never met.
Okay.
Can you believe that? Because first season, the season was cut short by the pandemic.
Yeah.
Second season as well, it was cut short by the pandemic. So just before the 2 teams could play, it has always been cut short. So SHIRUI Lily, this is where the stage is set for these two MSL teams to meet, and seriously can't wait for it. Yakok will have a lot of home support, but the Red Pythons
Clash of the Titans tomorrow.
From Nepal will also have
Clash of the Titans.
Strong team, yes. Coming back to the match, Sorokhaipam, ball in, looking for Kularsan Anal, Kifson.
A few hustle has been started as the intensity of the match has getting higher.
Nice take on. Foul conceded by Bishal. And Lamzingba kicks the ball out of the ground, out of frustration on the foul that was conceded by Bishal.
And the winner of this first quarter final that has been played right now, they will play against the winner of the Shillong Lajong FC versus United Pradesh FC.
That is another local team that will be playing. That match is on 29th, Monday.
Yeah, it's on 29th Monday.
It looks like, is it Steven or Basanta who is on the free kick? Basanta, oof, teasing delivery. It's cleared at the first post by Aim. Sorokhaipam all alone at the back. Very composed, plays it out wide for
if that defender would have looped the ball in that particular moment inside the box of the Aim, that would have been a very decisive one.
Sorokhaipam for Steven chests the ball down beautifully. Subhajendra cleared out. Kenson plays it straight back to Hokip, who plays a flat ball inside the midfield, and it's intercepted by Bikash. But NACO wins the ball back nevertheless. Premchit now. Premchit for Steven. Steven has space, looks up, takes the shot on. It's a disappointing one at the end. He had 4 players in front of him, four purple and yellow shirts that he could have played the ball to, but instead he went for glory, and in the end it was a disappointing shot. Very flat, went far off the goalpost.
Now the intensity of the match is getting higher and higher, with Aim leading the score with 1-0. NACO trying to score a goal for themselves.
Still a lot of time for Aim to get back into the game.
No, not
Steven now.
NACO to come back into the game. Because Aim is leading 1-0. Yeah.
Sorry.
The people of Ukhrul
Premchit
is a football-loving people. They love football very much, but the infrastructure is hampering this particular district to produce
turns, takes the shot on. Here's Kunarsan Anna, plays it back, tries to play it back to Shiba Chandra, but Stephen rescues the ball for NACO. It's a poor delivery by Haukip, and it's collected calmly by Michael. Plays it out wide for Len Kongsai. Len Kongsai still on the ball, gets a bit of a shove at the back from Haukip, who is livid for losing the ball with such a bad delivery like that and concedes the foul. Canton will take this free kick for AIM. AIM not sitting back at the moment. They have the lead to defend, but they are also being very positive going forward. They have thrown bodies forward and they're not sitting back. It's been a very positive start.
If they sit back too early, it will be a very decisive decision for them also. Right now,
change,
NACO is
another change for NACO, and it looks like it's Steven who is coming off, and it will be Priyo Kumar Singh who comes on for Steven on the right flank of midfield. So that is 3 changes by NACO already. No changes from AIM so far. NACO trying to bring on fresh legs as much as possible. It is understandable considering the fact that they are a goal behind. A goal behind, still lots of time to get back into the game and even win the game if they play well. Now Premchit on the ball. Plays it out wide to Haukip. Disappointing touch once again from the right back who came on at half time. Len looking for Gunarjit. Haha, Pikash with a touch that was too heavy, and it's well blocked by Benarjit. Premchit now. Premchit looking long for the newly the new player who just came on, Priyo Kumar. The
pounds
and very
the
awkward.
Players are having a hard time reading the pounds of the football ground.
No, but at least the condition of the ground has improved a lot, considering how it was before UDSA intervened and repaired the ground for this.
So hats off to the organizing committee of the 29th SHIRUI Lily football tournament.
UDSA.
So right after this tournament, we'll be seeing another football tournament, that is Christmas football tournament, and right after that, in
the month of February or January, yes,
in the opening year, we'll be
have the
witnessing another
football tournament. Yes. Benarjit. Disappointing. Now Len Kongsai has been one of the best players in the game so far. Has the pace. Takes on Sorokhaipam. Sorokhaipam is strong, but gets Len wins the foul of Sorokhaipam. Sorokhaipam trying to use his strength against
football
the pace of Len Kongsai. Len Kongsai, he has been the best performer in the match so far for me.
He has the base,
his
has
pace,
the skills,
the electricity down the left flank for AIM has been one of the main reasons AIM are ahead in the game, and it is, as you can see, evident from the change that NACO made in the first half. Rongmei made way for Haukip, and Haukip is struggling even. Kenson, oh, that's a teasing beautiful ball. Joy Gishan could not get the contact that he was looking for. NACO trying to clear the lines, and Haukip clears. Gibson now. Gibson, beautiful turn, but disappointing pass. And that's another silly throw-in conceded by Pikash.
Gibson very good with the ball, but failed to deliver.
Yes, the final pass has been lacking a little bit from Gibson. Cleared by Michael. Malen, who has had a good game so far, has been very silent but has kept things ticking for AIM. Out wide for Bishal. Bishal, who puts the play straight out of play. Has fallen down. I think it was the follow-up from the block by one of the NACO players that has injured the right back for AIM. Bishal is down on the pitch. Looks like he is in some kind of discomfort. The referee has called for medical assistance. NACO will be itching to get the match back underway. They're asking the player to go off the field to receive treatment, but it is what it is in football. AIM, on the other hand, will try their best to eat up as much time. Every second counts. If you are leading by one goal,
every second count and every second matters in this such type of match that's being played right now.
Yes, it's a very tight game.
Yeah. AIM Kabam leading the match with a score of 1-0. They will try to eat the time as much as possible, whereas time is ticking away for NACO team.
No signal to the bench by the medic so far.
Hopefully the
yes,
player is fine. He'll come back.
Will continue. Gibson on the ball again. Plays it back to Famous. Famous looking long. Finds Shibajendra. Shibajendra holds the ball beautifully, but it's cut out by Kenson, who got very tight to him and didn't give Shibajendra enough space to maneuver a shot or a pass. It's a goal kick straight again. Not clinical or not industrious use of the ball by AIM in the second half so far. They win possession back, but they give it back straight away. Premjit. Well intercepted by Kenson. Luyangampa to Malem. Malem plays it out wide for Bishal, sorry. Bishal tries to look for Bikash, but Basanta comes out with the ball. Now Famous running with the ball down the left flank. Famous gets pass. Bishal, Famous has gone the whole length of the pitch. Puts a delivery into the box, but it's a disappointing one. And it's cleared by Michael.
Versus
now AIM on the counter. Bikash. Bikash goes down. It looks like he is carrying an injury. Bikash as well as Basanta, both players have gone down. Looks like Bikash is the player that is in more distress. I think it was Nokia's coming together. No intent from both players.
AIM versus NACO.
Both players are down on the field.
United Brothers FC versus Shillong Lajong FC Take 29 League winner Bali semi-finalist Sambangi.
Initially it looked as if it was Prakash that was more hurt, but he's back on his feet now. And worryingly for NACO, it's Basanta, the skipper, who has remained down on the floor. He's still receiving treatment. So we've had quite a lot of stoppage of play in the second half so far. The injury to Bishal and now to Bikash and Basanta. If this game goes as the way it is, I believe we'll get a lot of injury time at the end of regulation.
Looking at the condition of the ground, hopefully, I hope and pray that no players are badly damaged, because they will have a hard time in recuperating the damage. So they will have a hard time in playing the next match. I hope we will see more beautiful ground in the next coming years.
Basanta with pace down the left flank. Plays it back to Gunnarsson Anal. Gunnarsson hugs the byline. Tries to play the ball into the box. Looking for...
It's a throw-in.
Looking for Priyo Kumar. But there were 4 defenders inside the box and just 1 NACO player. And at the end it goes out for a throw-in. It looks like Basanta will be taking a long throw.
We are expecting a long throw from Mr. Basanta. Yeah, definitely it's a nice, it's a good throw.
Shibajendra was there, but at his back was Lamzingba,
Looking at the size of the players, I didn't expect. I didn't expect that he will.
That was unexpected.
Yeah,
but
unexpected
the power that
long
he
throw. Yeah,
generated
yeah.
in that
That's
throw
a
was
beautiful curve
amazing.
corner.
How
Oh.
keep tries
Yeah, it will be a throw-in for NACO again.
a try.
I
from
hope
long
Mr.
range.
Pasanda will come in. Oh, and that was a quick throw-in.
Penarchit. You can sense the disappointment in the NACO
NACO
players
players.
because the strikers are not taking the shot. They're stalling a little bit. It's a fraction of the second that they are.
The gateway
Yes.
to the gateway to the semi-final has not been opened yet for NACO. Now the
So we
aim
just
players
saw-
are trying to defend their level
Yes.
best,
Malen. Well, that's
and
lifted
it's an
high
offside.
over whole of the
It's
NACO
an offside.
players. Because
It's an offside.
puts the ball into the back of the net, but
It's an offside.
the referee's assistant on the far side has flagged that for offside. But it was a beautiful find by Malen. Malen, I believe, has been one of the good, like he has controlled midfield, the midfield for AIM beautifully, has orchestrated play
If
very, very well.
if
Yes.
AIM can hold this lead, this
Gunnarsson.
1-0 lead,
Gunnarsson plays it
1-0
back to
lead.
Oh wow! Shiba Chandra misses
Hard luck for
from
NACO.
close range.
Hard luck for NACO. They might
Len
have given a strike of
Komsai.
more than 10
Then
attempts.
Komsai coming out to save from point blank range there. Wow, Shiba Chandra. Priyo Kumar now to take the resulting corner. Priyo Kumar does not
That was
clear
a
the
bit.
first man.
That
It's
was a
Kunarchit who
very
clears.
poor corner kick
Hakip
attempted by the NACO players.
loses the ball. Now Len is running. He's still full of energy. Is asking Choi Kishan to chase the ball, but Choi Kishan looks like he is tiring out a little bit. Nice bit of trickery there by the goalkeeper Rajkumar, and in the end he is fouled by Choi Kishan, who was having none of that fancy footwork from the goalkeeper.
Nevertheless, if AIM can hold this lead of this 1-0 lead, they are into the first semi-final of the 29th edition of the SHIRUI Lily football tournament.
Hakip. Sorokhaipam. Out for Hakip. Hakip looks for Gunnarsson Anal, but it's well intercepted by Lamjingba. Lamjingba plays it out to Gunarchit. Now Pasanta on the break for NACO. The ball.
Now
Goes
every
back.
second, every minute matters for NACO as the time is ticking away for NACO. NACO have to score a goal
We have
to
a
come
little
back into
over,
the game, into the match.
little over 20 minutes to go.
We are in the
Still-
middle of the second half.
Second half. Still a lot of time for NACO to come back into the game. But they need to show a little bit of calmness on the ball when they have it. Not
Aim-
try to put every ball into the box. This is not the last 5 minutes of the game. You have to be calculative with your ball. You have to make sure you are creating enough chances. The passing
AIM
has,
has
to be
high
more
backs
decisive.
to defend the lead of 1-0
Priyo
against
Kumar
NACO, and it's an
looking
offside.
for Gibson Kame, but Gibson is offside. Michael plays it short to Longayamba. Longayamba looking asked for the run of Len, but it was too central, the pass.
It's high time for NACO to settle down a little bit and take the time and come back for a nice 1-2 strikes to come back into the game. AIM are trying their level best to defend their 1-0 lead.
Because defend a 1-0 lead as well as to get another goal.
Another goal
and
if they
get
want to
themselves,
be in the
yes,
pilot seat. Yeah.
2-goal cushion here. Premchit.
If they want
it back
to be
to
the pilot
famous.
on the pilot seat of Boeing 747 for the semi-final.
Sorokaipam.
Oh.
Oh, that's a disappointing delivery, but the control from Len lets him off the hook. Len Kongsai, still full of running, full of industry. This boy has been brilliant this evening. Sorokaipam. Benarjit. Back to Sorokaipam. Amit Kumar. Shibajendra.
Shibajendra is holding the ball in the midfield. Is playing a very good football as of now.
Premchit. Too much on the pass for Basanta, who was making the run down.
NACO is having a hard time in the finishing line. They have made 2-3 beautiful attempts, but the finishing line is very disappointing.
The quality or the incisiveness in the final third has been
very disappointing for
from
the
both
NACO.
teams, I should say.
But nevertheless, AIM is leading a score of 1-0, so we don't have much issue with for AIM, but for NACO, the finishing touch is a very disappointing in this particular few seconds.
Noyangampa concedes a throw-in. NACO upping the tempo of the game. I don't understand the way in which NACO are playing, because it looks like they want to recycle the ball, so they always play the ball back to Sorokaipam, Amit. But Sorokaipam, instead of playing the 1-2 and trying to play out from the back, they just go long again. So what's the point of running and harrying and getting the ball back and only to give it back again? They need to be more, like you said, they need to be more composed on the ball, get a few passes, string a few passes together, and see if the incisiveness in their passing can break open this AIM defense.
NACO is lacking in the holding in the midfield area, because the connection between the midfield and the striker.
Premchit also has had a good game, but just a moment ago he was feeling the back of his hamstring, so we will have to see. Gibson also has phased out of the game a little bit. Would love to see more on the ball from him.
As time is ticking away, the fitness of
that's a beautiful steal by Kunasan. Kunasan does it find the back? Oh, Kunasan! Wow, that was what we were talking about when we were talking about the incisiveness in the final third is lacking for NACO. Ran through on goal, had Shivachandra supporting him on the right flank, could have passed the ball square to his strike partner.
The final touch.
But instead he went for goal himself, and he didn't even get the power that he was looking on. He just side-footed it. And
even if he doesn't have the power, if the ball could have
was on target,
then it will definitely we will be seeing 1-1 in this particular
very
match.
Disappointing.
But as the NACO players, as we have discussed earlier in the match, they are lacking in the finishing touch. I think that was also a very disappointing one.
Good steal by Premchit again. Premchit has had a good game, but this is the problem with NACO, like we were talking about. They're always trying to go long instead of trying to string a few good passes together and settle the AIM midfield and defense a little bit. Instead of doing that, anytime they get possession, they're trying to go long when they don't have a target man up front. That is worrying, because Shivachandra at the moment is dropping deep. And in
the moment, the NACO teams are getting high.
Kunarchit open the score. Kunarchit, it's a good save by Rajkumar. Wow.
That was a very nice save from the NACO goalkeeper.
Very, very poor so far. This game should have seen more than
five goals. Five.
Yes.
Maybe we could have seen more than 5 goals.
Goal scorer Kunarchit running through on goal. He was through on goal. 1-1 with the goalkeeper, but cannot give the goalkeeper the eye. Could have easily slotted the ball on either side of the goalkeeper, but placed it straight.
It was an open net for AIM, but they could not utilize the chances that they get, and we hardly get such opportunity in such a competitive match.
Very much indeed. Huge let off for NACO. Len blocks it. Concedes throw.
As we are into the end of the as we're coming into the end of the second half, the players are tiring down. We can see the legs are tiring down.
So we have a quarter of an hour remaining, 15 minutes.
15 minutes to go.
It will be down to who has the
Yeah.
fresher legs in
Hopefully,
the last 15 minutes. No, but
if NACO can score a goal in this particular dying minutes, we will see the first tiebreaker of the tournament.
AIM now making their first change. Basanta now. Basanta looking for Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson takes the shot. It's blocked again by Lam Chingba. Wow, that was a vital block.
And that was a well defended.
Yes, well defended
by the
Lam Chingba. So AIM haven't made a substitution so far, but it looks like
they are going to make their first substitution.
Yes, the first substitution of the game, and it looks like it will be Jolison Singh who will be coming on.
Now it's high time for AIM Kabam to make a few changes, bring in new fresh legs,
new energy.
Yeah, new energy, so they could defend the lead. They could defend the lead of 1-0. Yeah.
The midfield player who is going off, and it will be Jolison who comes on for AIM. Premchit, just what we were talking about, those long punts into the box that have not come into effect for anything at all. That
was a good display, a football skill display by the cameraman. Hats off to you.
Gibson to Hokip. Channel closed down by Choi Kishan. Premchit, Gibson. Malan steals the ball off Gibson. Malan tries to keep the ball in play but concedes a throw-in.
I think AIM players has been injured.
Malan Kamba, he has played, he has had a good game so far. Has pulled the strings from the middle of the park for AIM. Has kept the passage of play going well. Kept the ball ticking for AIM. It's been very good so far. Very quiet. Yeah, you see players who have a good game often go unnoticed because they do all the things right. They don't do exuberant things, they don't try to do something flashy, they keep things simple, and it's because of this kind of players that teams usually win
that's
games.
A very poor pass from the NACO players. I think they should slow down a little bit. They should slow down a little bit.
Exactly, that's what I've been talking about.
They should slow down a little bit.
Every time they get the ball back, they're just
such in hurry.
the ball off front. They still have time. Just string a few good passes together, take it easy, and settle the defense a little bit. Look at that. Another chance that goes begging. Priyo Kumar stalling his run a little bit. Maybe he was waiting for the offside flag to come out, but it never came out, and in the end he lost sight of the ball as well. Gunnarsson Anal going head to head with Lam Chingba, and Lam Chingba
the
wins
NACO
a free
players are
kick.
asking for handball, but there was a push from Kunal Singh, so it's a free kick.
Gibson tries to chest the ball down, but Mitch just misses the ball just by a fraction. Now Shibajandra. Malan wins the foul of Shibajandra again. Basanta feeling the after effects of a tackle from Malan. It's Gibson. Shibajandra out wide for Priyo Kumar to Gibson. Gibson Kamai plays it back to Premchit. Premchit lays it off for Shiva Chandra. Shiva Chandra cannot keep the ball, but it is won back by Premchit. Premchit loses it among a melee of other players. Now Jolison, a weird touch there by Jolison. Gibson wins the ball back. Gibson apologized for not spotting the run of Kolarson. The ball goes out and it's a throw in for AIM. Looks like AIM are about to make another change. Penarchit, Gibson and Mullen vying for the ball. Mullen wins it. It's gone out to Famous. Famous on the ball for Basanta. Basanta, the skipper. Basanta finds Shiva Chandra. Shiva Chandra with a beautiful flick on for Priyokumar. Priyokumar, can he find he does find a purple shirt inside the box.
This was what we have been discussing in the
Shiva Chandra cannot find the finishing touch.
NACO and AIM players are having a hard time in the finishing line. If there's
Gibson maneuvers the ball
one good
beautifully,
Duchess, one good
his
Duchess
teammates-
we could have seen a beautiful call from the NACO side. Time is ticking away for the NACO players as we are into the final 10 minutes of the game. AIM has to defend high so that they could be on a pilot seat for the semi-final. Yeah, there's a few hustle tackle in the middle of the ground.
So AIM looking to double their advantage. It will be Mullen. It's Mullen who's on this free kick.
The AIM players are trying their level best to slow down the game, to eat the time as much as possible,
Mullen looks
because
for
we have only 10,
oh, that's
10
an
minutes.
acrobatic clearance for Pasanta. Gibson looking for Famous, but it's cut. The pass is cut short, but Gibson wins it back again. That's another disappointing pass from Gibson. Now, but Pasanta running with the ball, but Lam Chingba clear the lines for AIM. Famous back to Penarchit. Penarchit for Premchit. Premchit. Basanta now. Malan wins it back. What a game this boy is having as well, along with Len Kongsan.
That
Len,
was a fault for.
yes, Len, he was electric in the first half, but I think the substitution made by the NACO coach has worked so far. Second half he has been a little silent, but Malan has been phenomenal for AIM so far. He has been everywhere. He's like an N'Golo Kante running all
Yeah,
over
N'Golo
the
Kante for
pitch.
Chelsea.
Yes.
Yeah. I really love that football players. Yeah, Kande. You'll see him in every nooks and corner of the ground. Wherever the ball is there, you'll see Kande.
But in Premier League terms, they'll say Kante has covered every blade of grass on this pitch. How do you say it here? For Malan, he has covered
every mud.
every grain of dust that is here
Yeah.
on this pitch.
Yeah.
Yes. Shiva Chandra now on the ball.
Yeah. Okay,
that's a
okay.
needless
Thank you so much,
corner
AIM
that is
player, for the wonderful
conceded by Konachit.
gift for the NACO team. Corner conceded.
Basanta will take this corner. NACO should make use of their height. The height that they have is impressive. So there are only 2 players staying back. 7 players are inside the box. It's an impressive delivery, but it doesn't clear Lam Chingba, who has won almost all the aerial balls that have come up against him. Kunarchit.
Bye.
Bikash. Kunarchit. Back to Lamjingba.
Akama Pungaka Gatali. Second quarter final he Trao FC versus local team Chia Yarkok United FC Kni ng Rio Mira. Atam chala kaina yari bing na krang rumilishidlu. Chia ng asoda football league katong ngay lakay na rayang hay ito bingli. Referee na atam da hay kong hay with hichangli ground alung liba mazad mialu. Ground ayar juina shokhavai sa say ground alungli satpapag jiji yang hangai badlak tali chena arama game hi kup khaleuda shokhavai sadharan ground ayar wina khazat milu ji hi itumai fans pingli ji shat kangai ni.
Jurgishan wins a free kick of Benarchit. Benarchit is very angry with his teammates for not closing down the ball properly, not closing down the space properly. Malen take on the free kick again. Malen finds Len Kongsai at the far post. What was the NACO defense doing there? Was lucky that Jolison did not get on the end of that cross by Len Kongsai, but Len was allowed all that space at the far post with 3 NACO defenders just standing there.
I think
so passive from the
looking
NACO
at
defense.
the defensive line of AIM, NACO shouldn't play a long ball all the time. They could have played 1-2 passes and
but they have played not a long ball again, but oh, that's a wasted opportunity from Gibson Kamai.
I think
He had all the time in the world. He had all the time in the world.
And
to
there was
take the
another play
ball
inside the deep box.
Yes,
he could
he
have
had all the
actually
time
take his time
in the world to
and
take the ball on his stride, take a little touch, pass it, lay it back to Kularson, who was on the other end of the pitch, and
then we would have seen a beautiful goal.
Yes, easy tap in for Kularson, but experience matters, and I think the inexperience of Gibson was at show.
And as time is ticking away, the pressure mounted on the players.
But we talk about the inexperience, but Gibson has been a joy to watch this evening. He is magical on the ball, this boy. He can maneuver things out of nothing. But I think in the final that he has been disappointing. That was one chance that he missed. In the first half, he also did miss that 1-1
that golden opportunity where they could have equalized the game.
Bishal to take the corner for.
It's the first yellow card
for time wasting. Bishal. But he will happily take that yellow card.
NACO can't take a chance if they consider another goal. Then that's the end of the game.
Flies past the goalkeeper. I think the goalkeeper should be coming to collect it. He should be more commanding in his box. It just flies past the goalkeeper, and NACO again lucky that there was not a name player inside the box. Malem looking for Pikash. But Pikash penalized for a foul on Benarchit. Less than 4 minutes to go, but I believe because of the stoppage that we've had, there'll be a chunk of stoppage time.
I'm expecting an extra minute of 5 minutes.
Hopefully,
because there was a few injury in the middle of the game,
and a few
so hopefully we can see extra time of 5 minutes.
At this particular time, NACO will feel as if time is moving very fast, and AIM will feel as if time is moving
slowing down at a very slow pace.
Yes, the theory of relativity comes into play here. They will breathe a sigh of relief as a throw-in has been awarded in their
now
favor.
The tactic of time wastage is being
every ball that goes out of play
is being played by the AIM column. So that they can hold the match with a lead of 1-0. NACO players are trying their level best to equalize the game.
Jolison plays it back to Malen. Malen who plays it out wide for Bishal. Bishal has acres of space to run
into. But today the finishing touch of the NACO players has
through ball for
taken away the game from them.
Konarjit, but Konarjit with a shove on the back of Penarjit and concedes free kick, a foul. Famous to Sorokhaipam. Sorokhaipam plays it out wide for Hakip. Hakip plays it long for Penarjit. Pasanta, sorry. So Pasanta was playing on the left wing, now he has come on the right wing.
Yeah. Aim Kapam, they are trying their level best to defend.
And they will have this corner to defend.
Yeah.
So NACO, they should be throwing.
Maybe
their
this will
bodies
be
at
a
this.
golden
Yes.
opportunity for the NACO players to come back into the game.
Pressure will be mounting and nerves will be jangling inside that box for aim. Pasanta.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful ball.
Oh,
the
yeah. It's a
keeper
beautiful
stands
save. Yeah,
Another
yeah.
ball in
That's
by
a well saved by the aim
well saved by
aim goalkeeper.
Sangmin and Kongsai.
The time wastage tactic has more is owned by the aim common players.
So we were saying before, when they were like maybe half an hour, 20 minutes left in the game, NACO should be slowing down the game. They should be controlling. They should try to string a few passes together. But that's gone. That phase of the play is gone. Now they are.
Now see the disappointment. See the disappointment on the football fans. The face of the football fans, and they're going home.
No, but there's still
disappointed.
Time
you never know.
Yes.
You never know.
Yes, but
every second matters.
But as I was coming back to the point I was making, I think now that the time is running out for NACO, this should be the time where they throw everything. Throw everything
inside the box.
Yes. It's not a league match, so they have to try to rescue a goal here. So they have to throw everything at the chance of conceding another on the counter. But I think they have to go all out if they are to get anything from this match in the next
today,
few minutes
as we have mentioned earlier and we have discussed earlier, the finishing touches has spoiled the momentum and has spoiled the game for the
but NACO
NACO
has a chance with a free kick here.
Yeah, if they can put all inside the box.
I don't know why Benarjit, with all the height he has, is staying back, and it is Sorokhaipam who is taking this free kick. Sorokhaipam puts the ball into the box, finds Gunnarsson. It's Gibson. Wow, it's a terrific save from Sangmin Len.
It's a hard luck moment for the NACO fans.
Still on his
they have given the best.
Yes,
they have given the best
full time.
Yeah.
So, AIM, the defending champions, become the first team to book their places in the semi-finals. A hard-fought victory for the defending champions. Disappointing evening for NACO, who had a lot of chances to throw parity and also to win the game, but in the end it was the goal from Konarjit in the first 5 minutes of the game that wins the game for the defending champions AIM. So AIM booked their places in the semi-finals, and NACO, with their heads down, go back home.
The 29th SHIRUI Lily Cup 2021 National Level Football Tournament. First quarter final, which was played between NACO versus AIM. NACO won the match with a score of 1-0. The second quarter final match will be played between AIM won the match with a score of 1-0. The second quarter final will be played between Trau FC versus Yarkok United FC. Thank you so much to both the teams. You have displayed a very good football. The fans have enjoyed very well. Nevertheless, AIM has won the match with a score of 1-0. They will meet